Hebrews 10:7. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O power. Kal halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rachacha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel. Good news to the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Greetings also to the few elect ladies or sisters out there tuning into these video epistles. Hope you're edified, built up by the power of truth coming out of this book. It's our book, the holy book for the holy people. We're calling the lesson a doctrine without Yahawashi is a faithless doctrine. And there's all kinds of ways that people are wriggling and squirming and avoiding saying the name Yahawashi. Our power, his name is Yahweh, means he to be the existing one. He's got an only begotten son. And that's who they're trying to avoid, giving him all kind of pseudonyms and names, making up excuses. You can make up something and just, it doesn't matter. He knows my heart, he knows, there's anything to avoid saying that name. Yahawashi means he is salvation. He's our redeemer. Our who? We are the true children of Israel. He has a people, a seed line in the earth. And the Bible tracks that seed line right from the beginning, right to the end, calling us Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And what is being taught is a faithless doctrine. We look like who we look like. It's not a color thing. If you're stuck on that, you've got some catching up to do. See, there's something called color psychology that this man, which man? The man who's currently in rulership is Esau Edom, the Roman Empire. They're back, the second leg, calling himself the white man. He's the Edomite in the book. And he's very much alive, getting ready to come down with great wrath. Just one example here, we often use it. We're going to use it again. We're going to keep using it. This willful ignorance. For example, this J, calling this our power, this ridiculous name that they've made up, drawn up a self-portrait of himself and said, oh, you've got to worship him or else we're going to kill you and kill all of your followers, kill the babies. They've done it in the past and they're doing it now. They've never stopped. This attempt to do away with the righteous seed. There's no J in any alphabet to 1524. Just a quick Google search. You've got your phone in your hand, using it for all kind of frivolity and what have you. Couple of touches on the button, they will tell you 1524. This what they call him, a grammarian, poet or whatever it was, is supposed to be in the time of the Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth. Rebirth of who? Got some reading to do. Is this man back into power? Gian Giorgio Trissino. He's the, what they call the father of the J. Well, that's 1,500 years after the man they're referring to was alive. What is his name? It's Yahawashi. The J not widely used in print until 1634. So even the King James Version Bible had no J's in it because the J was not widely used. Something simple like that, and they can't get past the first hurdle. So this is a stumbling block. They've got a faithless doctrine that does not include the seed line, the truth. No, they've got lies. It's a doctrine without Yahawashi, and it's faithless. There's so much of these, but we're just going to touch up on, let's get where this is repeated in Psalms 40. 40 and 7 is the point, but let's start up a bit. 4. Blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust. Lord in all caps is Yahweh. And respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. That Jebus character is a lie. That's a self-portrait of Esau Edom that he's got you worshiping. He said, right, do away with the name. Here's a new name. Do away with the doctrine. I've got a new doctrine. All this virgin birth and hell and all this shit. He's got people preaching this Sunday morning. So they'll all be up doing it again today. And he's got a new image. He's not pushing his God. The Edomites have their own God. His name is Kaz, whatever his name is. They're not pushing him. No, they don't want. No, they're saying, no, your God looks like me. There's no other nation who's done that. You don't have the Chinese, Indians, or anybody else who's doing that. They've got their own gods. No, this man has said, no, your God, the God of the Bible, your God of Israel, he looks like me. You to do away with him and worship me. Here's a self-portrait of myself. You must worship this person with his long, stringy, dog-like hair, thin lips, pointy nose, no melanin in his skin. This man is actually an atheist. He doesn't believe in the shit he's pushing, but he wants you to believe it. Once you believe it and you run with it, and he can carry on with his rape, pillage, plunder, taking everyone's shit. But it's coming to an end. We're in Psalms 44 again. Blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord, my power, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and thy thoughts which are to usward. They cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. Mine ears hast thou opened. Which ears are these? This is spiritual understanding and perception, ability to accept and to see and hear the truth. Burnt offering and sin offering hast thou not required. Then said I, Lo, I come. In the volume of the book it is written of me. I delight to do thy will, O my power. Yeah, thy law, the law that says done away with, that law is within my heart. Mine is love in the Hebrews. In the Hebrew language, I should say. Let's get to Isaiah 28. Let's go from 13. The word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward. They've got the word, but it doesn't make any sense to them. And be broken and snared and taken. They've got their own version. They've got their mouths flapping. They're jumping up and down. They've signed up with the state not to preach the truth. Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. They're not preaching about the prophecies. They're not telling you, don't take the RFID microchip, this collapse that they're getting ready to bring, and force this mandatory chipping. They're not telling you, they're not warning you about World War III. No, they can't do it. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. Why not? For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. So gets ready to happen. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God Yahawashi power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. They're not going to run away. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies. Well, we've got hail coming soon by way of nuclear warheads raining down from the skies, and all the liars and those with this faithless doctrine that excludes the children of Israel. And our King of Kings, Yahawashi, you can't say the name, you can't say it. You've got another name in your mouth. Hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and water shall overflow the hiding place. And it goes on there. I'm just touching up on these scriptures here, because this is a commandment here. Psalms 2 and 12. Straight to the point, kiss the Son. Kiss the Son means to worship him. It's not a negotiation. You're told to do it. The book of Psalms is also a commandment. Kiss the Son, worship him, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Him who? The Son. His name is Yahawashi. You can't say the name. You've been commanded. This is in Jude as well. Let's get this here. Numbers 32. Sure, it's elsewhere. 32. Let's go from 11. Surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt, synonymous with our bondage from 20 years old and upward, shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob. Why not? Because they have not wholly, completely followed me. They didn't obey. Their mouths were flapping. They've got another alternative. It doesn't mean that. Oh, look. Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua, the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord. And the Lord's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, walking around in circles, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of the Lord was consumed. He killed them all, and he's getting ready to kill 66.6% of all Hebrews. 2 out of 3 Hebrew Israelites are about to be destroyed in all the land. That's Zechariah 13:8 and 9. He's doing it again. You don't acknowledge the Son. You've got a faithless doctrine in your mouth. 1 Corinthians 10. Let's go from 1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea. What cloud? It's that chariot of the Lord. And who was in it? Who was leading the way? Let's keep going. And we're all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea. And did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them. See, what's that verse I said, but I can't think of it now. And that rock was Hamashiach. Hamashiach means the anointed one. He is the one who was leading. Was it? It slipped my mind there by day, night by day, and light by night. Can't quite get the wording in my head right now. But with many of them the Most High was not well pleased. Why not? For they were overthrown in the wilderness. You just read what he said. He's like, he consumed them. He killed them all. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things. Well, that's what these 501c3 pastors and all those who have signed up with the state in their various countries to avoid paying taxes and do all of what this man says, just so you can have this little church on the corner and call yourself a leader, pastor, or whatever it is you're calling yourself. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted. Let's hold it there on that one. Just a few more. Let's get a few in Revelations and wrap it up. Faithless doctrine, without Yahawashi, without the truth. Revelation 19, 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. For I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi. What is it? The testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what they don't want to talk about. They made up some crazy doctrine of rapture and all this nonsense. And they don't want to focus on who are these Edomites? Who is it that is in rulership? Which is the fourth empire? What do they look like? Are we at the end times now? So who's in rulership? Who's it that is dictating? Put this thing on your face, take it off, put it on. Oh, no, we've got this other thing you've got to take to avoid getting this other thing. Who's doing all of that? Who's going around the world taking everybody's stuff? Who's been doing that for how many decades, hundreds of years? You don't know, you can't see, you're not supposed to, you've been blinded, and judgment is coming for you. Where was I? The spirit of prophecy. That's his testimony. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. He's getting ready to take them all down. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, signifying all the killing that he's going to be doing. And his name is called the Word of the Most High. Getting ready. A great slaughter is about to take place. America, Babylon the Great, is about to be made dust, desolate. Revelation 21. Just go from 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. We can't wait, we can't wait. And he that sat upon the throne, he said, Behold, I make all things new. He said unto me, Write, for these things are true and faithful. He said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful, unbelieving, abominable, and murderers, whoremongers, sorcerers, idolaters, and liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone. This is the second death. It's close. It's close. If you can't see it, you're not supposed to. That's where we're at. This new song, the elect, Lord willing, I'm of that number. We know the lyrics. When we hear it, something makes sense, something clicks. The light bulb goes on. So, oh, what's that? What did you say his name was? You look into it further, you get on your knees, you're in tears, or something happens on the inside. You're familiar with the tune of this new song, what's being preached and taught. It rankles with your spirit. You don't find yourself at odds fighting. So we give all honor and glory and praise to Yahawashi. Hashem means in the name, and his only begotten son, Yahawashi. The timing, the rhythm, the new song, the tune, the beat. It's not strange to his people. Let's get Revelation 5. Love these verses here. Let's go from 4. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. One of his elders said unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed, overcome, to open the book, to loose the 7 seals. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the beast, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 horns, complete power, 7 eyes, complete vision, which are the 7 spirits of the Most High, sent forth into all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. That's our power. And when he had taken a book, the 4 beasts and 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps, golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints. Imagine that, imagine that. And they sung a new song. There's this other verse where Raphael says he's the one who's in charge of taking all these prayers to our power. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed, bought us back, redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood, out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. Some fools who just can't get it. We've been scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. We who, the true children of Israel, it's all over the scriptures, scattered. and has made us the children of Israel. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, spread to four corners of the earth. We look like whoever we look like. A color thing, it's a loss if you're still there. And has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. We're looking forward to that. Put aside the faithless doctrine. You've been listening to a doctrine without Yahawashi. Is a faithless doctrine. Shalom to the next lesson. We don't fear this man getting ready to come down with his microchip. We fear our power. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi.